in a human resource center shows John Belushi as Samurai, Gilda Radner as Roseanne Donna, and Norm Macdonald dressed as Burt Reynolds, sitting in chairs. Phil Hartman walks in and says, "Samurai, Roseanne, and Norm, welcome. Unfortunately, we've gotten complaints from your fellow employees that you've been a little difficult to work with here at Snottlecorp." Belushi. Hartman. "Well, that's a fair question, Samurai. The specific complaints have been that you and Roseanne here help encourage negative stereotypes about the cultures you represent. And as for Norm, people are just fed up with you seemingly doing a months-long Burt Reynolds impression." McDonald. "I'm not really Burt Reynolds. You know, I'm just Norm Macdonald, dressed as Burt Reynolds." Hartman. "We get it, Mr. McDonald, but your co-workers are starting to get upset." Radner. "Who cares about our co-workers? You know that harlot Secretary Sally is sleeping with the boss, that goofy Michael fella." Hartman. "Well, that's quite an accusation to throw around, Miss Roseanne Donna. Your co-workers have also been complaining that you have constantly been sending out misinformation. Therefore, I have brought in a motivational speaker to help you all with your various problems at work. They's name is Pat Foley. Now, Pat is trans, although I'm not sure if they are trans male to female or trans female to male. Just be sure to not bring it up." Belushi. Hartman. "No, Samurai, I wasn't trying to be offensive to them. I just wanted to warn you ahead of time so no one brings it up." Radner. "Can't we just check if they got a penis or a vagina?" Hartman. "Now, Miss Roseanne Donna, that is highly inappropriate to ask, and that's exactly why I brought in the motivational speaker in the first place. Now, are there any questions before I bring Pat in?" McDonald raises his hand. Hartman. "Yes, Norm." McDonald. "I'm not really Burt Reynolds, you know. I'm actually Norm Macdonald in disguise." Hartman. "I know, Norm. What's your question?" McDonald. "Can't we just check if they got a penis or a vagina?" Hartman. "For God's sake. I'm going to bring in Pat right now. They's been outside drinking coffee for the last 4 hours, so they should be good to go." Hartman opens the door, and Chris Farley as Pat Foley strolls in, dressed in khaki pants, a dress shirt, tie, suit jacket, and glasses. Farley. "Well, hello, ladies and gents. As your human resource professional just told you, my name's Pat Foley, and I'm a motivational speaker. Now let's get started and let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 45 years old, I am divorced, and I live in an abandoned car in a forest preserve. Now, you three probably think you can just do whatever you want at work, but I'm here to tell you that you're going to find out as you go out there that as far as Snottlecorp is concerned, you don't amount to jack squat. You're going to end up with a pink slip, and you're going to end up living in an abandoned car in a forest preserve." Radner. "Are you a lady or a gent?" Farley. "Well, that's a loaded question this day and age, ma'am." Belushi. Farley. "Why, thank you, sir. I wasn't going to answer the question anyway, but I'm glad I have your support." Belushi. Farley. "No, I don't think Paul's actually dead. I think that was just a joke. Anywho, I'm here to get unnecessarily jumps forward and falls through a coffee table in the middle of the room. As he gets up, McDonald and Radner inspect the crotch area of his pants. Farley: "Now, if you two looky-loos don't start getting your mind off of what is or what is not inside my pants, we can get down to business." Farley looks at McDonald and says, "Well, Lottie frickin' da! Look who we have here." Farley turns to Hartman and says, "Help me out here, human resource professional. I can't see real good. Is that Burt Reynolds over there?" Hartman: "We actually don't encourage Norm's dressing up as Burt Reynolds." Farley: "Human resource professional, I wish you could just shut your big yapper. Now, Burt, what do you want to do with your life?" McDonald: "I want to live in an abandoned car in a forest preserve." Farley: "Oh, yeah? Well, you'll have plenty of time to live in an abandoned car in a forest preserve when you're living in an abandoned car in a forest preserve. So I think there's only one solution for you. I'll be Ernie, you be Bert. I'll follow you like a shadow. There's you, there's me, there's you, there's..." Farley falls through yet another coffee table, this time out cold. Belushi: Hartman: "Coffee tables aren't dangerous, Samurai. People need somewhere to put down their coffee." Radner: "I don't think this big crazy mystery transsexual is getting up anytime soon." McDonald: "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" Radner and McDonald get out of their chairs, approach Farley, and begin to unbutton his pants. Just as they take off his pants and are about to take down his boxers, Farley gets up, runs around the room, takes his suit coat, shirt, and tie off, finds another coffee table, and just before he unnecessarily falls into it, yells, "Dead from the earth, we're not alive!" It's Saturday Night Alive, starring John Belushi, Chris Farley, Bill Hartman, Jan Hooks, Norm MacDonald, Gilda Radner, Denitra Vance, with many other special deceased contributors, musical guest Scott Smith, and your host, Patrick Swayze. Everybody, Patrick Swayze. Applause, applause, applause. Swayze: Thank you everybody. I was an American actor, dancer, and singer, known for playing distinctive lead roles, particularly romantic, tough, and comedic characters. I was also known for my media image and looks. People magazine named me the sexiest man alive in 1991. Shows Chris Farley backstage, who gives a long sigh. Swayze: I received 3 nominations for the Golden Globe Award for Best Lead Actor in a Motion Picture, Comedy, or Musical for my roles in Dirty Dancing, Ghost, and To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. I also acted in famous action films such as Roadhouse and Point Break. I was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1997. Applause, applause, applause. Swayze: And I wanted to give a special rest in peace to fellow actor Frank Vallelonga Jr. and to Hall of Fame baseball pitcher Gaylord Perry. Vallelonga and Perry come out. Applause, applause, applause. Shows John Belushi snickering in the audience. Swayze: Hey, what's so funny there, sir? Belushi: Oh, it's just that you said Gaylord. And you were almost married to Chris Farley? Swayze: Well, when we were going to get married, Chris had transitioned into a woman. Belushi. Yeah, whatever. As Perry and Vallelonga leave the stage, Swayze says, "You know what, sir? With that smart mouth of yours, I'm going to challenge you to a dance-off." Swayze rips off his shirt and the dead women in the audience swoon. The other dead audience members cajole Belushi onto stage, and he hesitantly takes off his shirt. Loverboy's Working for the Weekend begins to play, and Swayze starts to dance. Belushi only tentatively moves his feet side to side. Chris Farley comes out and says, "This is how you do it." Farley takes off his shirt and begins dancing in sync with Swayze. By the time of the chorus, Belushi feels emboldened and also dances in sync with the other two throughout the remainder of the song. Applause, applause, applause. Swayze. Folks, we have a great show tonight. Scott Smith, bassist for Loverboy, is here. So get ready to be working for the weekend. We'll be right back.